I can tell you right now that this is not very much fun.
You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. So on today's episode, we are gonna see if we can get these fuel tanks figured out. And what I thought was right angled drill bit attachment. That might be my saving grace to get in there. I got some extensions. The only thing I don't like is what a life he lives. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about this is if I drill down through, little metal shards are going to drop down. But we'll change the fuel filters, run a little bit, change the fuel filters, have a spare set kicking around. Yeah, let's dive into it. So, ran over to O'Connor's this morning, so that makes like 6 trips in like 4 days I've been there. Very convenient though. But where am I here? Yeah, necessities. We're gonna get this figured out. So appreciate you guys watching along, and let's see how far we can get. If that's all that it took, I will be amazed. Slide's a little easier, but there's still more down below. I wish I could go all the way down. I don't know what tool that would be. It's gotta be flexible to slide in there. This is a pain. Yeah, I did put in the 10 and 20 series John Deere group last night, but the admins has yet to approve it. They're a little slow on approving posts. If anybody's actually ever done this, or if anybody has the literature that goes with it. So I was hoping to get that back this morning, but I don't think so. I think I might have had it. So I put wire inside of it, and now I can grab onto it without pinching it. There we go. Wow, that was a lot easier than I ever thought. So I gotta go get the other one that's been in the freezer since yesterday. Oh, maybe. That would be bad if we got all the way and then can't get the last bit in. So we gotta just push that one down. Oh, it's the little things. Okay, so then when we tighten this one in, that will seal it. Probably should put some thread tape on that, right? Well, now that I know that trick to it, and we got the burrs worked off of the top, hopefully the other side just slides right in and everything's good. I spent quite a bit of time messing around with this, and then I'll have to dig through my stuff and find some new fuel filters, because those things are nasty on the bottom. I'll have to show you guys. Take this wire, slide it through so it comes out the other end, and that way it supports it from being crushed down when you do this. Slide it in there. Then take this wire, slide it through so it comes out the other end. And that way it supports it from being crushed down when you do this. Move up the end a little bit. Just helps. Slide it in there. Then let's be a little tighter. Oh yeah. So when I squeeze it down, it's not actually crushing everything, which that's the trick. On the other side, I crushed a bunch of it by accident. We are stuck. Maybe this will not go as easy as I thought. Whew. There's got to be an easier way, but it's going. Just got to work it back and forth. Oop. Nope, don't do that. Oh, it's stuck. Pull it out and just see. Maybe it needs a little bit more lubrication. GoPro, stop recording. There we go. Just gotta tap it down a little bit more. Okay, throw this on, put some tape on it. Yeah, I can tell you right now, there's got to be some easier way of doing that. So I really hope some old timer gets back to me about how they did this back in the day, because this has been 30 years that they've put those in. So ready to rock and roll. So both are put back together. I don't know, those tubes might be the issue. A lot of people have said that. I might have something in the fuel tank based on what we took out of that truck previously. Probably got water and junk in there. So let me move this stuff out of the way. Got the oil filter off, so you can see there's the fitting, I believe. There we go. And I got fittings to do that oil. I think I got the right size. We're gonna find out in a second. Otherwise, we might go see the Connors people again. I'm losing my mind. I can't find the rest of the fittings to get that all together. Plus I should have a pipe cutter for that. One more trip. Well, that started right up. As you see, I got tail lights. A lot of people did mention, and there's some good people that mentioned what exactly went on. So in the blinker switch, this one's old enough that it never had it up through the blinker switch. So you can update blinker switches and everything else like that and rewire it. But this one must have messed up in the blinker switch and somebody just ran a wire back. So I'm perfectly fine though with having it set up like this, because that way if I'm parked and I got four ways on, we got bright lights and then flashing lights, and you'll see up at the top here I marked out the holes. We got a plasma cut them out for the reverse lights. Okay, we'll probably see if we can get the fuel filters. I did some digging, I couldn't find any. They might have went missing. But yeah, so brake lights are on. Let's see if we got enough air yet. Yeah. Brake lights are off. So if we go put something on that pedal, let me show you guys. And is this the perfect way of doing it? No. Is it gonna work? Yeah. Oh. So brakes are applied. Brake lights are on. Mint. There you guys have it. Now we should have all the proper fittings. I did get a little pipe tube cutter because I don't have one of them. So I got it run up, goes through here, up into there. I did stop at United United Construction Forestry. I got 4 filters, so we're gonna change. They take 2 at a time. We're gonna change the 2, and then we'll have 2 more as backups, and then we'll prime it. You think we had a fuel issue? Look at that sludge. It's all on the bottom now, but yeah, the farm's fuel is pretty disgusting. All primed back up, looking good. Hopefully that's it. I think we're gonna have to drain these tanks, but at least we got those suction lines in, new filters on. We'll have our gauges working in a minute here, hopefully. But yeah, that is nasty. This one don't work now. So I do have the light wires, which we'll run down. We'll tie all this up together, run down, come up through the bottom, and go over to the light switch. That way, when you turn the lights on, these 2 will light up. So every other light works on here. And I do have the cover and everything else like that. So, but we'll do that at some point. Right now, I'm just making sure this thing's gonna run for me and be in a good place. I got oil pressure, which is good. And it moves, which is good. Nothing's leaking. We don't have voltage yet because I haven't hooked it up. I figured one thing at a time. We'll just double check that it's not leaking out here. Started right up too. Nope, looks good. Runs up, goes in. Mint. That's a good thing to have. So let's just wire the electrical. And ended up rewiring because those big wires didn't really make much sense for the voltage that just went into it to do a gauge. So ran it back over. As you see right there, that wire comes down, hooks into the battery line to the starter. And then I got the negative one, and when I click on it, I got power up there. So I just got to figure out what I got here that can be used as my ground. Well, there we go. Just over 12 volts. So that will be on whenever. It will be on no matter what, unless we kill it. So we got oil pressure gauge, and we got voltage gauge back, which is 2 pretty good things to have, because this will run without any voltage. But if you're running it and you don't realize, and it isn't charging, and you shut it off and you go to start again, then it's a headache. Whew, gaining. Let's clean up our mess in here. We got all sorts of stuff. We still got the fuel level sending unit to do. We're gonna leave that alone for right now. But that's what's in that box. Gaskets, nuts, bolts, and the sending unit. So nothing too crazy, but yeah, we got all sorts of stuff in here that we can throw away because we don't need it. So we'll wire this at some point. That's not on today's list. We just send it down, we'll zip tie everything, send it down, come through, go over to that switch. This really is a strange day. It's not raining, but it's like humid. It was supposed to rain. I'm soaking wet from crawling around on stuff that was wet. So got this strapped down. We're gonna go drop this and the blade off. Brian's got to use his trailer for moving his skidder. He called me up and goes, hey, you mind if I borrow your trailer? I'm like, I know, I still got yours. So yeah, I don't know, but blade is on, strapped. We're sitting way wider on the one side just because how we couldn't steer it to load it. It's okay though, plenty of tire underneath. Could have flipped out the extensions, but I did throw the flag on here so we look official. Got that strap, that cross member piece, which honestly could have just been cut and taken off, but strap that, all chained, everything's inside. I'm gonna have to do something different with that. So this is gonna go Brian's. I really didn't want to split anything up yet, but I haven't heard back about the appraisal process yet. I just got information. He just sent me an email. I don't have any service. Yeah, spare bolts. That piece of wood's junk. So this is loaded. So tomorrow morning we'll run over there, drop this off. And my plan today was to get the disc and go discing, but this weather just probably could have done it. Needed to get that finished up first, which I feel much better about it now. Hopefully it will be happy for us. It's a 13-mile ride one way. Yeah, I won't miss doing anything like that when I thought about lowboying it over, but it's just, that means I gotta unload this, bring this back, lowboy it, bring it back. We'll just drive it over. We'll go slow. Well, it boogies, but alrighty, it's back to misting. Are you ready to be done for the day? It's almost 5:30, so it's past your dinner time. Past your dinner time, buddy. You good boy. So alrighty, I appreciate you guys watching along. Some little projects. Tomorrow we're gonna do some moving, get some stuff lined up, get some equipment, see what the weather holds up as, and go from there. But appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.